Hey, what's up guys, Sir Emanon here, and welcome back to another feature match commentary on the channel. This is going to be another top 8 feature match of my online Discord tournament, so if you guys are interested in playing in the next one, be sure to go ahead and check out the link to my server in the description box down below. There you can find, of course, the rules, the sign-up sheet, and all that good stuff. Sign-ups are going to be open from now until Friday, which is when the tournament will start, so make sure to get your sign-up in by then if you want to be a part of it. And of course, Phantom Rage is going to be legal, so just keep that in mind as well. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started here. We're going to see the Boost 2569, who I actually haven't featured yet in Swiss, or I just didn't feature in Swiss at all, playing Dragon Link, and we're going to see him up against Destroyer 2 playing Megalith. So this should be a fairly interesting match to see how this goes. We're going to see the Boost win the RPS, so that is already a good sign for him, playing Dragon Link. And actually, if you guys have not seen my Chief Competitive Contenders episode for Megalith, be sure to check that out as well. If you guys want to get familiar with what the cards do, because I'm not gonna explain them all super in depth, but I can kind of go over the strategies now that I have a better understanding of the deck. Versus when I first casted this deck, when I first was commentating, I just had no idea what any of the cards did, but now I know what every card does, so that's actually really nice. But we're gonna see the opening hand for Dragon be Safer, Chaos Space, Tracer, Recharger, and Ash. You can see he's on 60 cards, which was the much more popular build at the time of when the signups for this tournament were, which was about a month ago at this point. I think a little bit over a month actually. So yeah, 60 was a lot more popular back then with the 15 hand traps roughly. So that's why you kind of see this. But for the purposes of being Dragon Link, it's still Dragon Link, you know. And then, yeah, this is a really good hand. We got starters, and we got one that doesn't commit the normal summons, so just a lot of good stuff going here. Got extension as well. And then we're going to see Megalith hand be Ben 10, Inception, Airtron, Peacock, Shino Baron Peacock, and then Inception. So he's playing a lot of interesting techs here. Playing the Shino Baron Peacock as just a toolbox way to summon with Oak, I would assume. So you can just you know, summon or bounce stuff rather on your opponent's turn. That's pretty decent. And then we see Ben 10 as well, which is not as much of a tech as it is just an option to be able to search Manju and stuff, which I probably should have played in my build, but I just couldn't find the room for it. Or more likely I just wanted to play Nibiru, to be honest. But this is not a great hand. Not only are there no hand traps, we see double Inception without any incantations. So that is a pretty rough one. I honestly think you don't need more than one of it personally, because you never really want to draw it unless if you have specifically, or you never want to draw it in general. You just want to search it off Candle with the Talismandra play. Talismandra is the only good incantation in the entire engine to draw, actually. Yeah, the rest of them can just be bricky if you don't have the right combination of things. But then, yeah, again, no hand traps to stop Dragon, so it's just going to be full combo. I talked way too much there. We're just going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to see Chaos Space, Pitch Tracer, Search Wyver Burster, Banish Tracer, Summon Wyver Burster. Going to go ahead and make a Striker to add a copy of Collapse Serpent and add Boot Sector. Full combo. Going to go ahead and banish Wyver Burster for Collapse Serpent, and then banish Chaos Space to put back the Wyver Burster to draw one. Draw the Buster Sword, which actually isn't that good in this matchup, and it sucks to draw it in general, but I mean, can't really complain when you're just comboing with Dragon Link and you have no interruption to play against. Romulus and Black gonna add Wyver Burster and Divine Lance, and then equip Divine Lance, and then equip Phalanx from deck. Phalanx unequip itself, and then go for a Link Cross. Link Cross summon out 2 level 1 tokens, and then go for a Metal Marcher. Metal Marcher bring back the Phalanx. And then here you can just go Herald, because you have normal summons, you can go Fiber and then normal summon Safer, and then it's full combo. Oh, he's just gonna go Fiber here. I mean, this play is harder into Nibiru, but if they didn't have it then, I guess you could just summon it now and get more value. That's fair. It's kind of risky, but not that risky, because everyone would just Nibiru at this point, because everyone is going just straight up into Herald. Oh, he's playing the Violent Cube. Okay. Like I keep mentioning, I haven't watched any of the top cut matches, so I have no idea what to expect here. So, yeah, this makes a lot more sense then, because if you want to extract value from your cube, then you definitely want to summon it, of course, off your Fiber. Makes sense. So he's on the Smoke Grenade stuff, which definitely has dropped off in popularity, but is definitely still a good option. Oh, we're just going to see a Destroyer mid defeat there. Yeah, you don't really want to reveal info on your deck when you see Smoke Grenade is just going to be coming your way, so that's fair. Excuse me, I have some air stuck in my throat. We're going to see game number 2 go down here, and we're going to see Destroyer go first. Not too surprising. Can't really afford to go second against Dragon Link when you're playing like a combo-ish deck and you're not really playing that many hand traps. So you can see Megalith's opening be Unformed, Ben 10, Bethor, Preparation of Rites, and Pentaplume. This is a pretty decent hand. That's pretty much all that you want. So like you can go access to Candle, and you can also like Ben 10 search for Manju and like normal summon it as well, and you have Unformed to back it all up. So yeah, pretty good series of plays. I haven't really played a whole lot with specifically Ben 10, so you have to like incorporate that into the way that you combo, which can be a bit awkward at times. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Can start off with either Prep Rites or Pentaplume, I would assume. Gonna start with Prep Rites. Okay, so that's gonna add a copy of Haggith to hand. All right. And then from here, alright, so by adding Haggith, that means you want to ritual summon it. I'm just trying to like predict the plays here. So you're probably going to go Bethor, I guess, because there's no other way to get it out. Unless if you want to go, you can go Pentaplume and add, or summon Candle and then add. That works too. It's just that you don't use your Benten until later. So I'm curious as to like how this Benten is going to be actually attributed. It has to be Bethor then. So it's either going to be Bethor or Pentaplume. Oh, okay. He was just revealing for his opponent to read. Oh, I didn't even look at the boost's hand for Dragon Link. I'm sorry. It's Pankratops, Quick Launch, Safer, Router, and Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre is actually pretty good because if the level 4s try and activate the ritual summon, they have to include themselves as part of the tribute requirement. So if you get them off the board before they can resolve, then they're just not able to ritual summon at all. So this is a very, very good choice against them. And Pankratops also is good for similar reasons. Like you have turn player priority, so you can just summon it, and then before the like Oak contribute or trigger, then you can just like smack it off the board. And that's like the only way they can actually access Chaos Max. So yeah, this is like a clean out to the Chaos Max actually. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, this just outs it. By preventing it from coming out. Alright, but anyways, yeah, we're gonna see probably Bethor or Pentaplume, I would imagine. Alright, so it's going to be Bethor pitching itself for cost, so it's going to be Tribute Benten to summon Haggith, for sure. So we're going to see Benten Chainlink 1, Haggith Chainlink 2. He could Ogre this if he wanted to just get it off the board, but he knows Manju is coming anyways, so it's like not that safe to do. You don't know the other two cards in hand yet. So Haggith's going to search Portal, and then Manju gonna be added. Also, like if you Ogre there, then instead of adding Portal, if assuming this Unformed wasn't here, like you just add an Unformed and like go Manju and then Unformed. So yeah, it's definitely fine there. Manju gonna go ahead and add a copy of Chalice Slime. Alright, so going for the Chalice Slime play now. Going for Candle. Candle gonna go ahead and add a copy of Inception. I feel like the Manju didn't have to be committed for the Chalice Slime there, because you already had access to Candle with Pentaplume earlier. So if you wanted to get access to that, you could have just, I think you could have just done it then, and then used this to search like a different monster. Like I'd have to kind of like sit down and really think about it, because again, I'm not like super seasoned with Megalith, but from my limited experience in testing, I think that if you have a way to access Candle, you don't need like a superfluous method to do it, because like, you know, you just don't need it. I can activate Portal and then go for Unformed. Tributing away the Haggith to summon out full from deck. It's going to be full and Portal triggering. Okay, so it's going to be Chainlink 1 full, Chainlink 2 Portal. I guess you could actually Ogre this too. I wonder if there's any benefit to Ogreing this over Ogreing one of the level 4s. Probably not. I guess it depends on what he ends up targeting. Let's see. Okay, it's going to be Portal target Benten and full target Bethor. So it would deny a Benten add back. So by adding these two back, you know that they can like go Bethor tribute Benten again. If there's like a... So then you might like try and read his hand and think that maybe there's like a Bethor up in hand. Or like maybe an Aeratron as well, because like Aeratron can pitch itself. Yeah, Aeratron's a quick effect one. I'm tripping. So like maybe he's thinking, if he knows the deck, like maybe he's like thinking about Aeratron, like if these are the specific targets to add back, because then you can like tribute away Ben 10 and like a random monster, and then like summon the Bethor, and then like Benton trigger again. So like denying portal would be okay. I don't know if like adding the Benton back does a whole lot this turn though. Because I'm trying to think, like, you already used Benton to ritual summon, and this has to attribute specifically imps, as we already mentioned. So there's not really a real way, unless if you go like full summon out Haggith, or sorry, summon out Ophiel to search a copy of like Eritron that way. Yeah, I guess that would work. But like you have to think like a lot of steps ahead if you're trying to like think about that much into just one ogre, or you just leave it and save it for level 4. I think that was like just generally better play. Oh, he's just gonna end up using it. Okay, fair enough. I mean, you have a chance to use it, so might as well. That's reasonable, I guess. Oh, full target Haggith if that's okay. All right, they agree to it. That's fine. That's chill. Wait, the Benton was targeted by the portal though, right? And it was ogred. They should catch this, right? Oh, okay, yeah, they do catch it. All right. I was gonna say I was very, very confused there for a sec. All right, so Inception gonna come down next. So that's gonna get Haggith on board, pretty obviously. And then Haggith gonna go ahead and search for just another Informed. You're out of portals. You only play one anyway. So from this position, you can go Inception, get rid of the Pencil Plume to summon out Talismandra, then add it back to hand. Talismandra can add the Chaos Max. And then you can go, full is level 4 right now. So you can like go full, tribute away the Manju to summon out Oak. And then you can set Unformed and pass. And then you have Oak to be able to summon out the Chaos Max, retrieving itself and the Talismandra that's going to be on the field. And then you have full to be able to summon Bethor from deck by tributing itself and the Haggith. And you had Unformed to back it all up. So yeah, this is like really strong, actually. Like, you can like end phase, go Unformed, tribute out the Bethor, and then go like search for Ophiel, or like summon Ophiel, search for something. Yeah, this is really strong. I'm like just trying to think way too far in advance. I'm sorry. This is like not how I normally commentate, but I'm just like trying to call out the moves. Just because like now that I know what this deck does, it's pretty fascinating. Alright, so it's going to be the Inception, of course. That's like the only real line of play left. I guess you could go Gallant, but like not really much of a point there. Like the problem with going Gallant is it's like you get rid of levels, and since there's no Black Dragon, it's like you're not getting those levels back. So yeah, it's kind of like not that good. Gonna summon out Talismandra like I predicted. Let's see if it's gonna search for the Chaos Max. Probably, right? Yeah, it's gonna search Chaos Max. Attempt to go to end phase. Wait, so he's not setting Unformed and not gonna use full. Wonder why. He said okay. Oh, legit expecting Nibiru. I mean, let's think here. So like, let's say that the boost had Nibiru. The options are either chain fully, chain Unformed, but either way, you're gonna summon, and then the chain's gonna resolve, and then Nibiru distributes whatever you summon anyways, so they're not gonna be able to activate their effects. Like if you go like full to summon, I don't know, Ophiel, or like this to summon something. Regardless of what you summon, it's not gonna resolve. So I think at this point, since you're beyond Nibiru range, like this is definitely way past, way past Nibiru. Because the Candle was summoned, and we have 4 monsters in field right now. And also the Haggith was on board earlier. So this is like far past Nibiru range. So I think you just have to play into it at this point, because like there's no playing around it anymore. So I think you just have to go like the full route to summon Oak and then do the play that I mentioned. Well, that is the only play, and then set Unformed to pass. I don't know. I think you just kind of have to like bet on them having it, you know? Like if they have it, they have it. From here, we're going to see a copy of Noctivision being picked up. Gonna summon Pankratops, like I mentioned, just train player priority. And like, even though Oak's not on field right now, even if it was, right, like you could just get rid of it. And since there's no portal, actually, getting rid of portal was pretty good now that I think about it, because it prevents their battle protection, which is like one of the best ways they can protect themselves. But yeah, this basically shuts off any Chaos Max setup. Gonna try and enter the battle phase, and the main phase is gonna be full activated. Full summon out Ulk by tributing away the Haggith. It doesn't really matter what you tribute, I guess. It's like the same number of stars. Ulk gonna draw and discard. I'm gonna draw Extravagance and discard. Inception is the weakest card in the hand. Yeah. And then gonna activate Oak to summon. You just chain Pankratops here and you just destroy it, and then that's kind of it. Gonna go ahead and normal summon a safer. This is full combo now. Now there's no interruptions. Trying to think. This can tribute from hand or field. So like if this unformed was set, you could like go activate it and then 8 plus 4 plus 4 because this falls on 4 right now. That would be 16. So divide by 2 is 8. So you can summon Bether from deck and then pop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could pop like 7 cards. Actually, you could pop 7. Yeah. I think it was just a misplay by not setting the unformed there. Like, you still could have had a decent enough position. Too sick to... Oh, right, yeah. This is the weekend. Remember I said that... Yeah, so this is my teammate John, by the way. I remember how I said we couldn't record the Dragon Maid profile because he was sick that weekend. This was actually the weekend that happened. So you can tell how long ago these games were played if you just go back and check when that video was uploaded. So yeah, unfortunate series of events for sure. Gonna go ahead and just do Dragon Link stuff now. Summon Collapse Serpent, Ghost Striker, add Wyvern Burster and Boot Sector. He didn't have hand traps. I don't think he made any hand traps. Gonna go for Romulus. Sorry, it's like half reading the chat, but like I'm just not gonna read chat actually. Gonna go for Divine Lance, and then summon out Phalanx. Alright, he's not scooping yet. He's just gonna like make him play it out. Alright, curious to see if he can make game. Fair enough. Link Frost, summon out tokens, and then go for Marcher. Marcher, bring back the Phalanx. Go for Herald right away, and then go for Needle Fiber. A Fiber Effect, summon out Synchron, and then Quick Launch, summon out Tracer. Then you go LP, and you go Striker. LP Effect, summon out Brotar. Brotar Effect. And Nocto Channeling 2. Gonna get rid of the Abs Router to search Levianeer. And then you could just go for Protector Whelp, and you can go Pisty. Pisty Effect, bring back Tracer. Link everything into Borosword. Nocto to draw, and then banish Light and 2 Darks to summon out a Levy. Levy can pop the full and the Talismandra. And then you can just like link away and then that's this game. Or you can just do this too and then have Herald beat over the Talisman. That's fair. You just make Savage here and you just win. So yeah. Feels bad, man, for Megalith, but Dragon played it well. It was actually a very smart side to side in Pankratops and Ghost Ogre. Wait, actually, he didn't know the matchup. I'm tripping. He didn't know the matchup, but I mean, to be fair, like Pankratops is a fair enough blind side deck card. Or blind second side deck card, I should say. But still, nonetheless, well played to him. He played, given the fact that I don't think he really knew the matchup, just based on the fact that he has to read a couple of cards. Like he adapted to the situation fairly well. So again, a situation that was a little unfortunate, but still Megalith making it to top 8. Gotta give it respect. The deck is really good if you are able to pilot it well. But yeah, that's going to do for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment your feedback in the comment section down below. Subscribe for informative and competitive Yu-Gi-Oh content. If you want to, you can follow me on Discord, Twitter, or Twitch. All the links in the description as always. And until next time, I'll catch you in the next video. See you guys.